What's up, guys? It's CJ Gamer here, back to you with another video. Today's video is going to be about Black Ops 4 Blackout mode, the demo. I played it yesterday, and so far I like the gameplay. It seemed pretty cool so far, but before we get into any actual gameplay, 9/11 was last week, and I like to go, give a moment of silence for that. I didn't record too much last week, so with that being said, I like to give a moment of silence. Thank you. Also, I'd like to send a shout out to cottancandy. Go check out our channel. She has some great content. You'll definitely like what you see. I'll put a link in the description for her. But as far as Black Ops 4, the Blackout mode, I like what I'm seeing so far. In the first gameplay that I brought to you guys, I wasn't able to get a kill, let alone win a match, but I like what I'm seeing. The gameplay is very smooth. It seems like there's, they put everything into this game, this mode. So far with playing it, looking at the map is huge. There's a lot of detail on every portion of the map. They definitely made they didn't spare anything when creating this map. They put a bunch of old maps on there. They also they included zombies into the map. We already knew this, but with including that in there, it just gives different dynamics to your gameplay. So let's say you're on the outskirts of the map. There are certain portions where you will be playing and zombies will come out, and pretty much what I'm assuming, it'll force you back into to fighting some regular people rather than just sitting there with these zombies. It keeps you engaged. But then there's places where you go, like it's I don't know, they just put a lot into it. The dam, it's I don't know, it's a beautiful game. They didn't spare any expenses with this. But back on the zombies, when you're in a graveyard, there's a lot of stuff there. But when you're at the zombies, when you're at the graveyard, when you're at the graveyard, there are a lot of, there's high chances that the zombies will come out and, attack you. So you have to be on your P's and Q's there. But away from that, when you're first jumping out of the plane and you're gliding down, as of right now, there's 80 players that are jumping out with you. From what I've seen, from my experience, I feel like I wait till the last moment to jump, because if you jump out too soon, you're definitely going to jump out with a few other players that are going to be scrounging for guns just like you are, and more than likely attempted to kill you. So for me, the best option for me is to wait till the last moment to jump out, or jump out as soon as it's available for you to jump out. But once you do jump out, again, it looks cool. It looks just like Fortnite, but it's the game. I don't know. They did a lot with Blackout. But there's a few things. There's another thing I like to speak about: the vehicles. When you're driving in vehicles, it's pretty easy. Pretty much it's the forward and back motion with the analog sticks. It's pretty simple. You can get a kill by running over somebody with your vehicle, and that's a good part, because let's say you don't have a weapon and you see someone on the ground and you see that they're armed. You can just run them over if they don't shoot you first. But that's something that's that's something that's realistic that they put in the game. I like that. But another thing, going through bags when you do kill someone, going through someone's bag, like either your teammate if they're killed, or going through picking up things off the ground, it is a hassle. That needs to be buffed and changed a little bit. It needs to be much easier rather than looking down at the ground, because when you do that, that leaves you open to be killed or just not to be paying attention, and anything can happen. So I would like to see that changed. I would also like to see them update or have in the somewhere where you could keep track of your kills rather than you just knowing that you killed someone. With Call of Duty, they always have a KD tracker somewhere, and maybe because this is the beta, they don't have that available at this time. But I definitely feel that they should have. If it's not available, they should make it available. They should make it to where your KD is tracked, because you may not look up there and see your name after you kill someone, and you might not count that, but your KD should be counted at all times. Another thing, when the space collapse and you have to get to the safe zone, the space collapses very quickly. I think it takes there's not too much time that it gives you to get to the safe area. If you don't have a vehicle or you're not already in the safe zone, you're pretty much dead unless you have a bunch of the health to try to get you, to keep you to keep you alive during that moment. But they need to cut down the time, slow it down a little bit, because at least if you're running, you should, like with Fortnite, you could run and stay ahead of the storm, stay in front of the storm. With Blackout, there's no staying with the storm if you're running. You have to be in a vehicle if it's moving to or if the zone is closing. With that being said, with everything that I have said so far, I do feel that the game is very smooth. I would like for them to give some type of I don't know, something like where you could tell, like have better weapons, something sort of like Fortnite in that aspect. I don't want them to completely be like Fortnite, but some of the guns that you get, some of the weapons that you get, you can't tell how good the weapon is. You could be having a shootout with someone. For me, I've had multiple shootouts within this gameplay, and I wasn't able to get a kill on anyone. If usually I'm able to win my gun battles. In this game, I haven't been able to win too many. In my next game that I play, that I show, there will be I think 2 kills in there. But in reference to this one, since it was my first time playing, there was not any kills, and I was not able to win any gun matches. I think that needs to be updated in reference to the types of guns, and there needs to be if you're I don't know, the hit detection needs to be buffed a little bit. I'm not saying to make it to where it's auto aim, but it needs to be buffed to where if you're shooting someone first, they need to go down, or something needs to happen, because I've been in too many gunfights where I just lost. But again, I'm loving this game. I did get frustrated in some moments, but the game is pretty cool. It's solid so far. I'm looking forward to the complete game so I can see everything that they add to it. But until they do, until this beta closes, I will be bringing you more gameplay. So again, it's CJ Gaming. I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you. Oh, and I'll let the rest of the gameplay play out so you can see the rest of the matches. Thank you.
Pacify the mission area. Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised. Last man standing. Bring this home. Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Supply drop inbound. advised. Further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone. Squad destroyed by hostile action. Mission area is hot. Weapons free. Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Net call. Supply drop incoming.